Hello and welcome back to Midlife Rises. I'm Cheryl. I want to talk to you today about stress and anxiety. Stress is something that we all have in our lives. There's no way around it. There's the good one and there's the bad one. You can have stress from just simply planning for a wedding. I want to address the one that shuts your immune system down. That is the one that we have to pay attention to. And I talk about emotional intelligence a lot, and that is where this stuff comes in. Because when you're able to be in tune with yourself and your environment, you're able to put things under control, which is what we need to do. Because you leave that stuff unattended, you can really run into some problems. Anxiety, on the other hand, is something that I myself have on occasion, and that is basically the body telling you you're in overload. I'm guilty of feeding into my anxiety because when you do sweets, which I practically live on, you're feeding into the adrenaline, and when you have stress and then the adrenaline starts to shake hands, eating sugar is not really a good idea because then things can kick in, and that's where you're talking panic attacks and so on. We're going to be doing more in-depth stuff on emotional intelligence because that is a very, very important item and we don't pay enough attention to it. That's my opinion. So every chance that I get, I talk about it, and I will continue to talk about it because you've got to be first on yourself. You've got to know what your likes, your dislikes are, understand your environment. When I say environment, we try to worry about our family, our kids, and you can't. You have to worry about yourself. You have to worry about yourself first, and then everything else will fall into place. Now, I'm not talking about being selfish. I'm just talking about being in tune with yourself so that you can tweak your environment to come in line with you. And things like the Amplified Bible, that stuff for references, I talk about that as well. When you have ongoing stress and you really don't know which way to turn, you don't understand what you're about, your environment, and you can't put two and two together, this is where educating yourself spiritually comes in. So it all intertwines. That's why I keep talking about getting yourself a good Amplified Bible, because when you're able to have these things at hand, it just works. These items are important to have for references just to find your balance. Stress basically comes from worrying, excessive worrying. You cannot control everything. You can do what you can and just have the faith to know that there is someone out there that's watching over us and guiding us, and that's where the Amplified Bible comes in. You notice that I talk a lot about wholeness. That's why I mention it, because when you have excessive stress and anxiety and you're really not tuned into yourself and is able to just find that balance, you can lose touch of things. And so that's why these items are important, because your environment, you can create it. If it's not the way you like it, you can create how you want things to happen. But you have to first understand what your needs are as an individual. So visit us at midliferises.com and get involved with our readings. There are a lot of materials there for you, and we will see you next time. Bye now.